Hi everyone, so for today's video I have another of my ScanNCut cutting files that's available in my cutting file shop over on my Apple Lover 53 website. So you go there, you click on the shop tab and then you just scroll to the ScanNCut cutting files and you'll see a photograph of this file. Now this is called a buckle card, I believe. I've pre-cut all the elements and I've already stamped the greeting. Now the colourways that I'm using are Balmy Blue for the base and one of the layers. This is Starry Sky and this is from the new 2022 to 2024 in colour paper pack, and you get 4 sheets I think it is of each of the 5 colours, and there's 4 designs. They're all double-sided. So I'm using the Starry Sky for the inside, and for the front I'm using the Sweet Sorbet, and I think I'm just going to stick with the polka dots, I'm not sure yet. And then this is also in your cutting file. So all these elements that you can see here, 5 elements, are in your cutting file. So once you've cut them, this is how to assemble it. So the first thing I'm going to do is position this piece of designer series paper on this side of the base card. So I'm just going to use some wet glue. I'm trying to work out which patterns I want to use. I think I'll stick with the spots. That was my first thought, so I'll go with that. So this is your base card. There's a score line here where you're going to fold it. So this just needs to be positioned centrally in the area that's left, and I've made this about, I think it's 1/8 of an inch smaller. Now you can see your fold mark here, so I'm going to fold over and burnish that down. This is going to be the front. And then I've made this, so again it sits with about 1/8 of an inch on the front panel. So again I'm just going to apply some glue. You could use your tape runner, whatever you want here. I'm just using wet glue, I just find it a little bit easier. So I'm just going to open it out and then position it so the hole in the top layer of the designer series paper should fit directly over the hole in the base card. So that's how it's looking so far. Now I've got this piece of Balmy Blue to match this, and that's going to sit in here centrally. And you know, if you want to do some background stamping or something on this, you could do, because the piece that's going to sit on top of this in a minute is smaller. So I'm just going to position that as best I can. And then this is also in your cutting file, and it's got a dashed fold line down the middle for you. You just need to fold it over and burnish it. And this is going to be another one of those cards that opens opposite to what we would normally do. So normally we'd have a card like that and we'd open it. This one's going to open that way, and that's another reason why I stamped my greeting in there, to remind me. And this is going to sit centrally on this blue panel. So again I'm just going to apply some glue and try and stick that down as best I can. And that's another one of the reasons why I like to use our Tombow, because it just gives you a little bit of wiggle room if you need it. So this then folds over and that tucks inside like that, and that's why it's called a buckle. And then this just needs decorating. So from the Hues of Happiness designer series paper, there are dies that go with this that cut these flowers out, but I've also used my ScanNCut because I wanted to cut quite a lot. So I've got a bowl here with all different, you know, bits and pieces in, and different colours of flowers and leaves. So from that bowl I've pulled out one of the Starry Sky. This I think is Melon Mambo, although this is Sweet Sorbet, but I'm going to use it. And then I'm just going to position these on here I've got some leaves, and you just obviously need to avoid the bit where the buckle goes into the front of the card. So I think I'm going to kind of do something like that. So I'm going to stick this one down flat, like so. This one I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. Like so. And then I'm just going to tuck the leaves in and just glue them down. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back. Pop that one in like so. And then I don't know whether I might pop that one in there. If I tuck it, although I might just pop it down the bottom. See if I've got another one. I'm going to pop it in the bottom, and then I'm going to see if I've got a smaller one that I could maybe pop up here that's not going to interfere with the buckle element. Might just pop that one in there. I absolutely love this suite of products. I've used it loads. Okay, so you could cut another piece of this layer in white and put that on the back if you want more room to write a greeting or a message. But, you know, I don't think it's needed. So this is how your card opens. You've got the buckle opens like this. You've got place to write your greeting here or some words here and here. And then it folds closed like so. It will stand on your mantelpiece, and it's just a nice, simple, different card. The finished size is 5 3/4 by 4, so it'll fit in a regular A6 envelope. And I think I'll just add a little bit of bling, and then that will be all that is needed. So I've got these in colour dots that I can just scatter around. Like so. You could add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the flowers if you want to. But that's today's project, so I hope you like it. As I say, the cutting file is available in my cutting file shop at applelover53.co.uk. Select the shop tab, then scroll down to the ScanNCut cutting files. You can cut this card on any ScanNCut machine. It doesn't matter whether you have a CM, DX or SDX model, because the files I make are all in the FCM, which is the proprietary file format for the ScanNCut machine. So please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.